are y'all open to being in an open I said open, I'm bugging. And open to being in an interracial relationship?
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on what?
Elaborate.
Depends on what type of race. Like what race or nationality.
So you got a certain preference or like?
Not necessarily, but like I've dated white people, but I just can't, I never went that far with them.
Okay.
Because it's just like, is this a fetish or is this like regular? You really into me? Or is it like, you know, ebony black?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the only reservation I have for it. But I mean, you see interracial going up. I have nothing against people in interracial relationships, so.
Yeah, so I am open to it, but I guess it depends on the race. I whenever a white guy tries to talk to me, I automatically feel like you got a fetish because I'd be like, I've been black my whole life. Like, what's going on? Like, you got jungle fever or something? Like, what's going on? But but see, I'm mixed, so I'm like Hispanic and black. Yeah. So I definitely felt that like heat with the interracial dating too, because some people see me and they're like, oh, she's a Spanish girl. And I typically date black men. Yeah. So if they see me with a black man, it's like some black women, they don't like it, not knowing that I'm like half black. So I definitely know what that heat feels like too. So, but yeah, I'm open to it.
I'm surprised. So y'all really open to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I date a white guy. I never did it.
So y'all have no issues with black men dating?
I have zero issues.
I have zero issues. I think our generation really is not
miracle,
too,
bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen some shit like this before.
No, you're right.
Our generation, I feel like it's not as bad. I think grandma, auntie, they not with this shit. Like my grandma be like, so I guess what's taking you so long? Is it gonna be a white guy? I'm like, chill out.
There's definitely, I know a lot of black women that they don't like seeing a black man with like a white woman or a Spanish woman. I do know women like that.
Why do you think like they don't like, or they have an issue with black men dating non-black women?
You know what I think it is sometimes? Because some men that prefer to date like Spanish women or white men, they tear down black women. It's okay to have a preference. You feel me? Like if you a black man and it's like, okay, I like white women or I like Spanish women, cool, do your thing. Like I like black men. I don't like Spanish men and I'm Spanish, you know? So it's like, so it's your preference, but I'm not gonna sit down and tear down a Spanish man. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of black men do that. They be like, oh, black women are aggressive or they don't cater to their women. Like that's not true.
Or like stuff like you wear wigs.
Yeah, like, you know, so it's like you have your preference, but don't tear down your own woman. Because at the end of the day, your mother's black, right?
So I'm gonna just get to it.
Yeah. Get to it.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Get to it, my brother.
I hear this excuse a lot. That black men tear down black women, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you heard them say? Like, I want to know. Like, what have they said specifically?
Black women are aggressive. They don't cater to their men. They're argumentative.
They bullheaded. They don't have no
angry.
hair. They angry.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's new.
I heard that.
I've never heard that.
That's a new one. Yeah, they be
They're not submissive.
Yes.
They're argumentative. Like, I've heard that a lot. Very
But it'd be the same thing. Like, if a black woman curse you out, you Aggie, but a Spanish girl or some other, spicy Latina. Like, bro, it's the same thing.
Oh, hell no.
Not me.
Hell no.
So a lot of black guys.
I need peace at all times.
No matter the race, right?
I need peace at all times.
At all times.
I mean,
okay.
Because from what I see, like, I mean, I'm around my boys all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm around other guys all the time when we go out to events and like we're involved in the entertainment industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see that.
Do you have a preference?
When I hear it, who, me?
Yeah.
Hell the fuck no. But that's besides the point, right? Like when we go out, we don't ever go with the initiative like, yo, like, and start saying like, yo, we're gonna date this specific woman because she's not black or because we feel like she's not loud or she acts a different kind of way than black women.
Yeah.
I have not seen like majority of guys do that at all. Feel me? And I'm talking about guys who like they have fun. They outside.
Yeah.
I think some guys might not be vocal about it, but some guys.
And I think guys are more vocal to girls about it. Like you have I don't want to say, like even in college, like guys used to be like, I went to like a predominantly white school and they used to be like, oh, you know, we only date these girls because they this and that. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like I've seen it. And guys will say it.
White is a whole different territory for me,
you
man.
Have y'all ever dated a white woman?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna listen. I fucking one though. I say that. I say that. Yo, listen, they fun, man. They fun, but I don't
You wouldn't
know.
bring it home?
Nah.
Because your mother, your whoever gonna be like,
I'd
what?
be like, what are you doing? Like, you feel me? Like, I have family members that married out of their race, you know, so it's normal. So I asked my mom one day, like after I came back from one of my man's wedding, I asked my mom, like, how would you feel if I did it outside my race? And she was like, as long as you in love, I'm happy.
That's dope. That's
That's
dope.
nice.
My pops?
He not with
Yo,
the shit.
my pops is like, he sat me and my brother down. He was like, if you try to marry outside your race, the wedding is not happening. I'm like, so I was dating a Jamaican girl at the time. So I'm just like, yo, what if she's Jamaican? He was like, nah, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not jacking that. She got to be African. I'm like,
You're African.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, I
So
feel
I'm just
like I feel like y'all race is like not African, but like specific races. They more like, yo, y'all gotta stand.
Yeah,
Like, I'm Haitian.
Culture.
I'm Haitian, and Haitians are like
the
that.
language and everything. So
Yeah, like I know a lot of Haitians that's like that. So
my dad is old school. When I say African,
yeah,
you met my dad before?
yeah.
That dude is scary from like a mile away. Put it that way.
So you got to bring an African girl home.
He don't care.
Okay, that's
My
dope.
dad told me straight up. He said, yo, listen. Say, yo, like, don't bring any girl around that y'all not serious with.
Mm.
You ever bring a girl around me, then that means that you're about to marry her. Right?
Yeah.
So then he's like, I bet, like, no matter what you do, as long as she believes in one of the 3 religions, right?
Mm.
And believe that there is one God, you good. If not, don't marry her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, he tells us to stay away from atheists. No problems with them, though. I fuck with y'all. But he tells us to stay away from it completely. So from us, like, that's what we grew up around, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
question with dating, right? So y'all open to date in any race, right? But when it comes to marrying, would you settle down with any race?
I feel like, all right, let me be specific. Like, she has to be mixed. Like, she can't be like just one race for me. Like, I don't know why. Like, she has to be mixed. Like,
So you
Like,
can't have a straight African?
You can't be straight African.
that, though?
like,
Af-
all right, let's say
like-
like
That sounds crazy.
she could be Asian and some other race. Like, you know what I'm saying? She can't just be Asian unless she's like super pretty.
Hey, where Wolf at, man?
Unless she's super pretty, like I could do that, but it's rare.
So you can't do like a straight black girl?
No, facts, I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
the black, I love my black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta fix up your message.
No,
You
I
gotta-
love my
They
black
gonna
woman.
kill him.
Don't get me wrong. I love my black woman. But I'm talking about like
You really
other
dig the
races.
hole.
They got to be mixed. Like,
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah.
Clarify that because it sounds crazy.
yeah. My fault.
What
Yeah.
you mean gotta be mixed? Like, what?
All right.
Exactly.
All right, so black, Spanish, cool, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I feel like if it's like a
white
Indian
girl,
person,
yeah.
white
They
girl,
gotta be
she gotta
mixed
be
with something
mixed
else.
with something. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I can't,
yeah.
she can't
All
just
right.
be like, you know?
That's why he
I got
sounded
you. Wait,
crazy
hold on,
before.
hold on. Let
I
me
helped
save you
you
real
out.
quick.
I
Let me
helped
save you.
Yeah.
Clarification. All right. No boo with my brother. I gotta help him. So what he's saying is he cannot date Indian or white girls unless they're mixed. But aside from that, he's sticking to his black queens.
Yep.
Feel me?
For sure.
All right, good.
I know for me, like, it don't really matter. Like, and my family, we real knit tight. So, like, my grandma, for instance, she would always say, as long as you happy, and you know the person bring you peace, and y'all enjoying each other, that's all that really matters. They don't care if you black, white, orange, Chinese, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. You know what I mean?
That's so
That's
dope.
dope.
And
Yeah.
the only thing I would say is you just gotta have some personality though, because you know we Caribbean, so like Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, it's gonna be soca music, it's gonna be
Yeah.
reggae music, it's gonna be a lot of noise, it's gonna be
Yeah.
dominoes, it's gonna be, you know. So you just gotta have some kind of be yourself, but you still gotta have some kind of
Yeah.
personality.
I think you gotta have somebody that's open to your culture.
Yeah.
for sure.
You gotta be if
Oh,
they
yeah.
if they're a different
Yeah.
race, you gotta be open to my culture.
Yeah.
sure.
And that's gonna be real conflicting, you
I
know?
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
My
for
culture, I'm
sure.
big on my culture. Like, my parents, like, they tell me I'm Americanized. They tell me that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
That
yo,
too.
you're American, you're not African.
Yeah.
Yankee.
Yo, I
Yankee.
love that. Like, yo, I don't know. Every day I gotta prove to my dad, yo, like, bro, I'm more African than you, bro. Like, when I play
Yeah.
classic like songs to him, he be like, yo, what you know about this? I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, I know
right.
a lot, man. Feel me? But culture, I'm big on culture. Like, the way how I got introduced to my culture even more was like me being sent to Africa on punishment. Feel me? Like, over here, when you a bad kid and you African, they just sent you to like boarding school and like back home and stuff like that. We was at a university, so but I went there. eventually went to public school, then like started like getting used to the culture over there. And the thing I loved about Africa was where like you could just go there and it would humble you real quick. Like, yo, like we were rich over there and stuff like that, right? But we see people who don't have it and they're way more happy than all of us that got it.
Humbles you too.
Yeah, that shit humbles the shit out of you. Feel me? Like that's what I love about like that whole culture. So for me, it's like when I have kids, I have to bring them there.
Yeah.
They coming with me every time I go there. Feel me? Like I fly out the whole family. We all out there to vibe out, chill.
What part of Africa are you from?
I'm from Ivory Coast.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
best
You too?
country in the
Yeah,
world.
he from there too. He just came back too.
I
That's
just
the funny
came
part.
back. I went July, came back August 1st.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really like community based. It's really family oriented. You know, over here everybody's like selfish.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to help out. Over there, they don't care. Like they helping you out. You know, like they willing to like stick their neck out for you. So just being over there and getting that experience, like I was like, okay, like I see what the coach is like now.
Gotcha.
So now I'm back. I'm focused. I see what I need to do, you know? So it's different. Different.
And when it's time to pray over there, everybody go there.
Yup.
Gotcha.
Yup.
Everybody.
Everybody
They stop what
together
they're doing.
praying.
Everybody go to pray to the mosque. They go there and pray and stuff like that. That's something that's dope about it too. The discipline over there is on a different level. Different level. But now that we talked about this whole interracial stuff, right?
Let's get to
I want to get into it because
Let's
Come on.
get to it.
Throw it.
there's something that's been going on.
Yeah.
On social media, where there was a Nigerian man that dated this IG model that was like,
Oh, he was Nigerian?
He's
Yeah.
Nigerian.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I knew he was
Yeah,
African.
The
I
guy's
thought
here,
that-
crazy.
so he's Nigerian. He was dating this
White girl.
IG model, right? I'm not gonna say white girl. I'm gonna say Caucasian.
Oh, OnlyFans.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Yeah, facts. The
oh.
OnlyFans model, right?
Yeah.
So he dates her. Something happens. They used to go at it with each other, and then eventually he got killed. He was murdered. His blood was all over her. She got caught in the scene, but they let her go for like a month
That's
or
crazy.
two, whatever. She was outside,
Wow.
going out.
No, it was 4
It's
months.
4
months.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like the first time it happened, it was just letting her out. People was talking about it more so like in that time, right?
Yeah.
So then eventually, I guess, you know how people are on social media, right? They're going to go and find every dirt they can
Everything.
find.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they
Mhm.
found a couple of tweets that he made.
A few.
Mhm.
A couple of tweets. Oh, yeah.
About what we were just talking
A
about.
couple of tweets that he made, right? And
Tearing down
the
a black
tweets.
woman.
Wait.
Oh, see, I
So,
didn't even know that.
Them
That's
tweets
crazy.
that he basically put out was him talking down on black women, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Very
And-
spicy.
I know it's very spicy. We're gonna get there. The thing is that people were actually bashing him while he's dead, as if that will cause a change. And that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what is the end game with that situation happening with the bashing of that dude?
You feel
I think from black women's perspective, it's just, and not me speaking for every black woman, but I think hearing people, it was more so like, why does he deserve our protection, our sympathy, our anything when he doesn't even care for us, right? So people kind of, like a lot of people, not me necessarily, like, right, but like, I can understand like my friends, like people didn't have 1 ounce of sympathy for him. And it was like kind of, you got what you wanted. You wanted the white girl, you got her. And look what happened to you. Kind of, that's the energy people was on with it.
Oh.
Mhm.
Do you think that happened because he dated a white woman?
I don't think it's because he dated a white woman. I think honestly, they were like meant for each other. He fetishized her. She fetishized him. She literally said on a random podcast that
Mhm.
she only dated black guys with money. It was
Oh.
her ticket.
Yeah.
She dated he was like a crypto investor or something like that. She got her black man with money. He wanted a white girl that was AKA fire or popular or, you know, and he got it. She's popular. She's, I guess, attractive. I mean, I don't think so, but
I think
obviously he had like
Yeah.
2 million plus followers. So
Yeah.
obviously somebody's on there following, looking
for
at
me, in that situation, how I see it is like, because even the line that you started off with, you was like, he wanted a white girl, and that's what he got.
Yeah,
He got
did.
what he wanted.
Yeah, he did.
Now, in
I mean,
proper
not
terms,
murder.
when you say something like that, that means, okay, you basically got killed because you wanted a white girl.
No,
Not-
I'm
not
not saying it. Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
It's
No.
basically saying like
That's what it sounds like.
No,
With
no, that's
that,
not what I
but that's what it sounds like, though. But then again, like people like went past the fact that he made those tweets like
He made them years ago.
10 years ago.
That's what. Yeah.
Like we're talking about a teenager. You get what I'm saying?
So
you feel me? And people talk about how their past trauma can affect them in the future.
Yeah.
Right? How I felt about it, and I'm gonna state it as it is. Although people gonna get mad about it. Honestly, I don't care because I'm just expressing myself and I'm very passionate about the topic.
Sure.
So I felt like it was wrong for people to bash him with the fact that he just died. He just got murdered by somebody. And then they're basically picking up the shit from the past about him bashing anyone. And just to be like, nah, forget him. Fuck him. He deserved it. He deserved to die. When every day we get bashed, bro. Like, let's be honest with each other.
Who's we?
Us black men.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Right?
Man.
We get bashed every day.
Yeah, man.
Since I was like this yay high, I've been getting bashed. I still don't look at women differently. Right? Now, for the fact that we get bashed all the time and we still support black women, right? And then to hear other black women also bashing this guy and being like, oh, fuck him. I hope, that's good for him. He deserved that shit. It's fucked up. Because if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be this big.
Yeah. So I feel like for me, I see.
What do you mean other way around?
Like, if it was the other way around and she got murdered, like let's say it was a black woman.
I mean,
right?
Black women
with a white man.
Yeah.
If any black man was to come out and say, oh, she wanted a white man, she got what she deserved.
People did say that. The black girl that died in Connecticut. People said that. Y'all
No. People say she was a gold digger.
No, people said she got what she wanted too because she said she posted a comment like, "I'm tired of you colors." That meme that was going around.
That's crazy.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Tired of you colors.
You seen that before?
I saw.
I haven't. I haven't heard about
it.
that.
It happens. That's
it happens.
I feel like I understand both sides.
Yes,
right. So I feel like. Yeah, like as a black woman, and you see tweets like that, it's not gonna make any black woman feel good. So it's like, don't come to us and try to use our power now to come protect this man. When he was talking crazy. Granted, it was 10 plus years ago, but he was talking crazy. Like he's like, yo, like he was talking crazy about black women. Again, it was 10 plus years ago. So what you're saying is true. I don't think it should have been held against him. And I also don't believe when somebody's dead, it's like they dead. You know, I'm never going to be like, yo, you deserve to die or nothing, or you got what you asked for. So I agree with what Dave's saying as well. So it was kind of just like, I see both sides.
Yeah.
And it's like, but the way that his family came out and they were asking specifically help from the black community, black women found that and they're like, like, fuck out of here. Like that nigga was talking crazy on us. You know what I mean?
And I understand what you're saying because like if that was your brother, your sister, like you're going to feel some type of way. I mean, in general, I felt sympathy for him because at the end of the day, he didn't deserve to die. Whether she was white, black, whatever color, he didn't deserve to die for whatever circumstances. And the fact that it took so long for him to get justice or some type of
He still hasn't got justice.
I mean, not justice, but like even an arrest or something like that was just
get
crazy.
arrested at all.
No, even
she's locked up right now.
He just got
but
arrested.
it took mad long. So, like, I'm gonna speak from when I saw it as a woman, right? I didn't give a fuck about them tweets. When I seen it, the first thing I thought was like, this is fucking crazy, right? Because they have a picture of her in the apartment. She got blood all over her. Yep. He's dead. And you didn't arrest her? Like, I personally know guys, a black man that, his girl just called and said she put hands on him, never did it, and they arrested him right then and there, no questions asked. So I didn't even give a fuck about the tweets. It was more so like, how the fuck this girl didn't even get arrested? And then she's outside for like 4 months chilling. Like, that's crazy.
That's my only problem with it. If the roles were reversed.
Absolutely.
If that was a white woman that got killed and a black man,
you wouldn't even,
bro.
She don't even have to get killed.
He would have been in jail right away. He would have been locked up.
We get shot for Skittles and having our hoodie on. Shit is crazy.
No questions asked.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I thought that was what upset me. I didn't give a fuck about them tweets. Me personally, I was like, how this girl not arrested
on the bar after?
Yeah, like she didn't get arrested on the spot. She had blood all over her, and she's in the crib dolo with the nigga. Like that's crazy.
What the thing that led to her getting caught was a video they found in the elevator of her assaulting him months ago. Like,
but that was months later.
Like I'm not gonna lie, man. Like
that's crazy.
But they had like an incident in Vegas.
Nous sommes Africains.
Yeah.
Feel me? That means we're African.
Mm-hmm.
Where we come from, you don't do that. You don't lay your hands on me. I don't lay my hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So to actually see that in the elevator and then to be like, yo, this guy still stayed.
Bugging.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's
Bugging
crazy.
out.
I would have reported it or something.
No,
Report
they
ain't
did
gonna
have-
do shit.
They
You
did
gotta
have
leave.
a domestic
Yeah, they had mad
violence
domestic
report.
violence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so
he
they both
assaulted
used
him.
to hit each other?
Yeah,
So
supposedly.
she supposedly they haven't caught incidents of him hitting her. A neighbor
Yeah.
said that they did see him, but they used to live in Vegas, and she assaulted him in Vegas, which led to an actual assault report, like a report. And then they broke
Wow.
up, got back together.
Oh, that's his fault.
like
Now it's his fault, huh?
I mean,
that's why I said-
love
Like-
is challenging, but man, come
Listen,
on, son.
I agree with Dave.
Women beating on you
Listen,
like that.
nobody should be
crazy.
putting hands on nobody. Don't
Yeah.
put your hands on me. I won't put my hands on you.
Hey, man, all I, gotta
mean-
say is I got sisters, yo. You touch me,
They coming for
run.
A lot of
Hey, yo,
for you.
and I'll tell you one thing. All my brothers, all my family members are all scared of my sisters. They're crazy. I love you, Amy. I love the rest of y'all, but y'all crazy, yo. Like, they crazy, you feel me? So, I mean, I really don't understand, like, what do people even, like, get out of, like, hitting people? Like, this whole domestic violence thing. Like, what do you gain from it when you hitting
That's
somebody?
trauma.
Yeah,
I
it
just,
is.
That's a lot
some
of
people, it's
trauma.
power too.
Yeah,
right?
it's a lot.
Like,
It's a lot of
that whole fear, you being scared.
Yeah.
That and
They don't
domestic.
justify it.
It just.
I
Like-
agree. Nothing justifies you hitting somebody or
Yeah.
even emotional abuse. Because she said the girl in the incident, she said that he was a emotional manipulator. Not, I don't know what that
Yeah.
means, or like it's not on video, so who knows?
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah.
you know, that's still bad too. Like people kind of, you know, we got to take accountability for our actions and whatever past trauma we got and handle it. Because
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
crazy.
it's a deep. That's like a whole nother pod episode.
Yeah.
But DV is like it's a lot of power, it's a lot of control, it's a lot of trauma. A lot of guys that I know that ever put hands on women is like they not gonna put hands on a nigga though. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
more so like
Soft.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you for talking to this nigga, but I'm taking it out on you. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like a lot of power and control, and like women not knowing their worth, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stick around, and you
Gotta know your
or
worth.
it's like also emotional roller coaster because the person plays like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, right?
Yeah.
So you meet somebody, they woo you, you love them, and then they start hitting you. Then they like, oh, I'm not gonna do it no more.
Yeah.
I got you, and then they start being nice again, right? So you like, all right,
wild
it's
shit.
gonna be good.
Nah,
It's
Yeah.
really
They start
it's this
hitting you
social
back
media
again.
shit too with this toxic shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We uplifting
into
this
that.
toxic behavior and
Not me.
this what's the girl
Yeah.
Krishan and Baby
I like
Blue.
peace.
What's
Oh,
Blueface?
Blueface?
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, that is
You
crazy.
feel me?
Relationship
So it's
is
like,
wild.
yo,
Cuckoo.
we seeing that we glorifying it, it's toxic behaviors, and we like I think that shit is cool. That shit is not cool.
And
It's not.
I don't think we glorifying it. I think Shade Room glorified it.
the shade.
Yo, Shade Room, post this too, man.